Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of May in the areas of money, career, and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is number 66, White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic. So this card is all about signs. This is all about coincidences, synchronicities, that all of that has a meaning. Some of you might be seeing the certain numbers, certain symbols keep coming back to you. It might be a raven, it might be a bird, it might be a number, right? You have 6, or it can be any kind of pattern. What's really important here for you to notice this, and the fact that these have message for you, and the universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, and this is a great time for you. And also you need to trust the magic that miracles are about to happen. So pay attention to those synchronicities, to those signs, symbols, whatever you might be seeing. But let's see what the tarot has to say for you today. The first card of your reading is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about transition and change as well. When you are leaving something behind, you're leaving the difficulties, the troubles, the challenges behind, and you're arriving to calmer shores. So practically, this is a great card from that perspective, that you can expect that life is going to be easier, life's going to be smoother. You've been through some challenges, look at those big waves, those are all behind him. And from now on, it's going to be smooth sailing. But also with this card, we need to acknowledge a couple of things, that this is not an easy decision to leave something behind, to leave the trouble behind. Because some of you might be leaving a job, a business, an industry behind, and you are leaving it behind because obviously it wasn't working for you. Some of you might have just gone through some project that was very challenging for you, and finally you're leaving it behind. And also maybe you've been just tested, and that testing time is over, but you're able to see that your life is gonna be better moving forward. The first card of your reading, and you can see this is also 6, so 666. Maybe it's a number that has a special meaning for you, because it usually means that you're on the right path. And sixes are all about balance, harmony. But let's continue with your reading. The Nine of Pentacles is an amazing card, because this is all about financial stability, financial independence. When you worked very hard for something and you're achieving it. So this is a great energy if you are having your own business, because it means that the business is financially stable. It generates the money that you need, and it's overall a great one for you. But also this card can indicate for some of you that maybe you've been working very hard in a company, and finally you're getting that acknowledgement, that promotion, what you've been waiting for, what you've been hoping for. Some of you might be retiring when this card comes up, because the theme is all about that you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor, and you're going to be able to live in harmony and abundance as well. Your reading continues with the beautiful, beautiful energy of the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is all about perfect happiness. It's all about enjoying life to the fullest. This is also similar to the Six of Swords from that perspective, that this is the happiness after the storm, after the difficulty. So obviously you can see that beautiful rainbow indicates that there was a storm, but the storm is over, and you're able to welcome this beautiful, happy moment of your life. So this can be a prosperous period. This can be a new job, this can be a new business opportunity, maybe it's a family business as well. What's really important that this is beautiful and perfect. And think about what are the feelings you're getting when I'm telling you perfect. Is it a job that comes to your mind? Is it a business? Is it a project? So definitely pay attention to those feelings. The next card of your reading is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about a new chapter. This is a card of 1111. Maybe you've been seeing the number 1111 repeatedly. You've been seeing this number combination. But this is all about that new chapter. When you can see that the doors are opening, when maybe doors were closing for you, but now you can expect that doors will open. This can be, maybe you've been rejected for jobs, maybe you've been rejected for a promotion, or you've been applying for a business or something that was rejected. But now if you're going to do it, the doors will open for you. You're going to be accepted. You're going to be surrounded with people that are similar to you. This is a card of stability, strong foundation of some sort as well. And also a very celebratory energy, a very free card as well, which I will kind of talk about it a little bit later about the freedom. It's also like, some milestone that you might be achieving when this card shows up. And very interesting to kind of see the freedom theme here, because the Nine of Pentacles, she's all about freedom and independence, and you can see how they are waving, right, like you're definitely welcoming something with that, welcoming into your life. Maybe finally you're free, feeling that you're free. Well, definitely let me know in the comment how that manifesting for you. The next card of your reading is the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents the traditions, so the traditional values. Also, this is a card of commitment, when you're making a promise to something, so can be a sign of a contract that might come to your way. Can be also education, can be an institution that has been around for a long time. A very well-respected institution can be behind this card as well. But also, like, this card is all about learning. So some of you might be studying something, some of you might be learning something new, but also making a commitment. So can be a contract that's coming towards you. Your reading continues with the Two of Pentacles, which is the card of balancing things. Balancing things in many ways. Some of you might be just very busy and you're kind of trying to balance many projects. One comes after the other, but you're able to handle it. You're able to get them accomplished, even if you don't have a lot of money, a lot of resources. You're very resourceful. You have unlimited potential when this card shows up. But again, like, this balancing can be balancing feelings, emotions. Some of you might be trying to balance how much time you spend at work, how much time you spend with your loved ones. Some of you balancing finances as well, and making sure that you're not overspending. But again, for me, this card also has the ups and downs in it, when sometimes things are going better, sometimes things are going worse, and you have to kind of balance your life, balance your way. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm also very excited to read the comments. How is this reading resonating with you? Where are you watching from? And definitely put in some positive affirmations that are relevant to this card. For example, You can put in that I'm leaving the difficulties behind and happiness is coming to my way. Or I can afford everything that I want. I'm able to balance my life easily and effortlessly. New opportunities come to me easily and effortlessly. So those are the couple things that you can think about to put in. The reading continues with the Seven of Swords, which is a very interesting and complicated card because it has many meanings. So it is also kind of identified as the card of lying, cheating, and stealing, and misleading, and being cunning. So definitely you need to pay attention to that aspect, that maybe somebody is trying to steal your idea, somebody might be trying to steal money from you, or somebody might be just trying to outplay you, or just not honest, or maybe you need to return to something. But with this card is also a card of new strategies, new approaches in our life. So maybe when it comes to your projects, your career, or your business, you need to think about a brand new approach that will be better for you than what you did before. Because yes, he's stealing, but he's stealing because he doesn't want to fight. He wants to have a solution that is more diplomatic. And your reading continues with this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, which is, I like to call it the golden opportunity. A golden opportunity that you need to hold on to, and you need to nurture it. Because if you nurture it, if you pay attention to it, it's gonna grow and it's gonna provide you with long-term stability and long-term happiness and abundance. So this can be a new job. This can be a business. This can be a business idea or maybe an investment idea. But again, if you just keep it on the idea level, it's just going to be an idea. You need to take action and you need to nurture it. So there's definitely here some kind of a contract or some kind of a new opportunity that will provide you with that financial stability that you are looking for. It's definitely new and freeing. Now you also have here the Four of Pentacles, which is a card of financial stability when you worked very hard for your money and you're kind of holding on to it. So again, the challenge with this card, although yes, it is the card of financial stability, but he is very afraid. He's very worried that he's gonna lose all of those coins. So might be that some of you are afraid of losing something or trying to hold on to something way too much than you should. So for example, maybe you are you don't want to let go of your title, you don't want to let go of the money you're making now, or you're just afraid that you're gonna, whatever you worked hard for, you're gonna be losing it. But you need to let go of the fears and all of those control, because this is also a card of control. Because if you keep focusing on the fear, you're attracting the fear. So financially, very, very good to be conscious, very good to balance finances. Some of you might be just simply paying attention to what you're spending the money. Maybe you want to buy a home, you want to buy a house, and you're trying to save up for that, because you have here a lot of cards that are talking about the home, right? So you have this, the happy home. Again, the home is the doors of the home are opening, and this can also mean property. So maybe there's a property here where there might be a contract, but again, pay attention to somebody who might be trying to mislead you. Or maybe you need to be very diplomatic through the negotiation process of that deal. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Two of Wands, which is a card of planning and decision. The story behind this card, it represents somebody who achieved a lot, right? We kind of talked here about it. Somebody who achieved a lot, but they know that there's a whole new world for them to discover, but they are very afraid of they're very afraid to explore that opportunity, because they are trying to hold on to whatever they have, right? You have here under that, because I kind of get the feeling that you have to lift it, and you have here the Eight of Swords, which is a mental block. But anyway, he's very afraid of like whatever he achieved is holding him back. And I think here you have some of you are at a crossroad where you need to make a decision, where you need to decide how you want to continue. And I think you have a direction here, that you need to go into a certain direction. You're going to have signs for that, right? Like if you remember what we said with the right Raven Spirit card, you're going to see signs, you're going to see certain symbols. And that's what this is. That's going to tell you that this is the path you need to follow. And again, you seem to have some mental block here that's not letting you see things clearly, which you need to let go of. And let's see what we have here from the Indigo Goddess deck. You do have here the education, which we talked about with the High Priestess, that it can show up as education. Knowledge is power. Maybe some of you are teachers, or you are learning something. Study, teach, training, reading, writing, publishing. Maybe there's a publishing contract here that's opening doors for you, and you're getting an advance. You're getting this beautiful golden opportunity. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.